It's been about a year since I last played this. I got this game from a doctor. She's not a doctor anymore, but I was at this clinic a while ago. They prescribed me this game. I'm technically not supposed to show it, but I'm gonna upload footage anyway because I'm not gonna get in trouble. I haven't seen anyone else play this game, so I figured I would record a playthrough. It's like this sort of bullet hell collectathon type. It's got some RPG elements too, I'm pretty sure. I wanted to revisit it because I forgot some stuff. My memory's not so good. It used to be a lot better. But I was in this drowning accident a long time ago. Got some minor brain damage from it. I used to go snorkeling a lot because my name's Otis Yorklyn. But I thought it would be funny to snorkel, and people could call me Otis Snorklyn. But obviously I don't do that anymore. So here's the game. I'm playing it on my laptop, my computer. It's a computer game. I don't play very many computer games. I'm more of a console gamer myself. I like to hold the controller when I play, and fiddle around with the joystick. I like that joystick, but I'm not really that into the keyboard. But this game doesn't have any it doesn't have any compatibility with any of the controllers that I own. So if I want to play this game, I basically have no choice but to use a keyboard. Something I do remember about this game is you have to collect teeth. Teeth are like your primary resource, and you need them to level up. And you get teeth from these creatures here. If you look at their designs, you see that they have this full set of teeth. And then you go to their level, you collect some teeth. There's some other things you can collect, like this kelp. Oh yeah, that's a germ. They're like NPCs, they tell you stuff. Basically, as far as I can recall, the main point of this game is you have to collect enough teeth to level up, and then you get stronger, and then you can fight more creatures and get more teeth. And then you unlock various cutscenes, and you keep doing that, and then eventually you beat the game, I'm pretty sure. Maybe one of these days I'll look behind the curtain, so to speak. I've always been pretty fascinated by hacking, like video game hacking and modding, and even just video game design. I think it's interesting. I'm not that good at it, but this game in particular, it's a curious little thing, and I want to see how it works. A couple things about me. Well, first off, I'm a Pisces. I'm actually a double Pisces. It's my sun sign, it's also my moon sign. I don't like telling people what my rising sign is, because that's too personal. To me, your rising sign is kind of like your middle name, you don't want to go telling people that kind of stuff. It leaves you susceptible, and it's just generally bad luck. Anyway, I live in Delaware. I've lived in Delaware my whole life. Alright, now that I beat that creature, I should get a cutscene. I'll try not to talk too much during the cutscenes. I used to work as a food stylist. I would make fake food, for advertising, and then I'd take pictures of the food. And I'd have like lighting and everything to make it look more appetizing. Often we'd use substitute ingredients, like instead of milk in cereal, we'd use hair products, which is thicker and easier to work with. And then, for example, coffee, we'd use soy sauce and water. The key is not to make it taste good. It's to make it look like it tastes good, you see? But this one time, it's a crazy story, I was working with coffee, and it actually looked so realistic, and I had forgotten that I made it. So I saw the coffee, and I was like, oh, it's some coffee, it's my coffee. And then I drank some of it, and then I realized it was not real coffee, it was like soy sauce. And I like spat it out all over the ground, and then I actually slipped and fell on my booty, and I broke my tailbone, and I had to go to the hospital. That was the second time I had ever broken a bone. The first time I'd ever broken a bone was back in middle school. I got in a fight with this guy because he stole my 3DS, and he hid it in the bushes outside, and then I found it, and then he called me a little bitch, and then I tried to punch him, and he grabbed my arm and he like twisted it, and he was my arm broke. Yeah. Actually, I just remembered that guy's dead. He got stung by a bunch of bees, and he was allergic to bees. I didn't really know him that well, but, I mean, condolences to everyone involved, I guess. I think that's a typo. Not quite. Something I noticed about this game is that sometimes the dialogue in this game reminds me of like AI generated dialogue, kind of. Like the way it reads, it just seems like that. I want to forward this next anecdote by saying that I don't condone the use of drugs, but one time I was trying to make a potion, and I invented this new drug by accident. You crush Adderall pills into a powder, and you mix it with hot sauce, and it creates this chemical reaction, but it makes you hallucinate like fuck. I called it dragon fire. So, you might be wondering, Otis, what's your favorite type of music? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing a mini game right now. I like the little sounds that the boxing gloves make when you pick them up. I really like sound effects. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, music. I enjoy music, but I'm more into like sounds and noises and sound effects, because I'm a Foley artist. That's what I do now. Let's see, I really like sorting algorithm sounds, and Shepard's tones are good. I used to be really into the Beatles, but then I found out that Ringo Starr is a vampire, and I'm like terrified of vampires. There's nothing, like, I can't watch like Dracula. Like, that shit will give me nightmares. And like nothing else does. Like, I don't have any other fear except for like other things that, you know, I don't want to talk about. But like, oh, I got the boxing glove. Okay. I don't like the idea of losing my blood, you know? Because that's my soup. That's my juice. I need that. It's like Wi-Fi, you can't live without it. And if there's something that you can't live without, and you don't get it, you could die, and you don't want to die because, you know, you're missing the whole point of life, which is to not die, or at least to live for as long as you can, because you gotta die eventually, you know, you don't have a choice. Like, it's gonna happen. Ooh, got a crit. Very nice. Easy. I used to be able to turn my eyelids inside out. I'd like do it at parties and stuff.